Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am in a very good mood. I got my turtle hat on, my braids in, it's a beautiful day outside, and I'm filming a book haul for you guys. So yeah, pretty excited. Today's video, like I said, is going to be a book haul, and it's kind of a collective book haul over the past like 3 or so months. Not a whole lot of books because I'm trying to save my money for books. But I got a couple, like some as gifts and some just like sporadically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just get on into it. The first book I got was The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, and this is the second book in the Fifth Wave trilogy, and I read the first book back in January when the movie came out, and I loved it so much, so I had to get the second book, and I actually got it in paperback and hardback. This I bought, and this was a gift, so yeah, I don't really want to like get rid of either one, so now I have two copies, it's great. It is a lot thinner than the first book, so I don't, is it a good thing, is it a bad thing, I don't know. But then recently I got The Last Star, again by Rick Yancey. This is the third and final book in the Fifth Wave series, and yeah, it just looks so pretty. I love the covers, and they just feel like really smooth, and I love the series, and I like almost don't want to read it because it's so good. Like the first one was so good, so I'm really excited to read both of these books. The next two books I got are actually a duology, and that is The Cellar and Awake, both by Natasha Preston. And these books actually started out as Wattpad books, which I think is so cool. Little Wattpad symbol. But yeah, they started out on Wattpad, and then I guess they were so good and they got so popular that they were published. And I think that's so cool, like seeing Wattpad books, because I'm a huge fan of Wattpad. You guys know this. I think that's so cool seeing them actually being published. So that's really cool. Basically, what this book is about, it's kind of a mystery, like suspense kind of book. So it's about a person who kidnaps these girls, and he names them, like he gives them names of different flowers. So he names them like Lily, Rose, Violet, things like that. And basically they're supposed to be like his perfect, pure little flowers. So yeah, that's basically what happens, and they're like kind of locked in a cellar for months at a time. And it's just that story. I'm not really sure exactly what it's about, clearly, because I haven't read it yet. But that's kind of the gist of it. And then there's a sequel, again, it's called Awake, and they just look really good, and I love the covers, and I'm very excited to read both of them. The next book I got, I'm actually very excited to read. I heard about it because the movie is actually coming out July 27th, I want to say, and that is Nerve by Jean Ryan, I think, or Jean Ryan, I'm not really sure. Basically what this is about is there's a game, like an app, website game called Nerve, and it's kind of like Truth or Dare without the truth. So it's just a bunch of dares that you have to do, and if you win, I'm not really sure like what you get, but basically this girl, she's kind of like shy, she doesn't really do a lot, and then she begins to play the game, but the game kind of like manipulates the players, so you can't, like you can't quit, like if you lose like something really bad, I think like you might like lose your life or something, I don't really know, but it sounds intense and it sounds really good, and the movie looks really good. It has James Franco, I think, I know I get him and his brother confused, I think it's Dave Franco, it's Dave Franco and Emma Roberts, I think. I always get all the Emmas confused. I know, it's really bad. But it looks really, really good, and I'm really excited to read this. Hopefully I can read it soon before the movie comes out. Yeah. It kind of sounds a little bit like the book Panic. That's by Lauren Oliver, and there's like a whole game that you have to do. So they kind of sound a little bit like connected, so I don't know. I haven't read Panic, so maybe they're similar. I don't know. I'll read it, let you know. The last book I got is The F-It List by Julie Halpern, and I saw this at the mall when I was at Books A Million, and it looked really good. Basically, it's about a girl named Becca who has cancer, and she has this treatment which she doesn't know what's, the outcome of it. She doesn't know what's happening. I'm reading the back of it, by the way. But Alex is her best friend, and she's kind of worried about it, but Becca has this bucket list that she can't really do right now because she's getting her treatment. So her best friend Alex is basically taking over her bucket list, kind of making it her own, if this will help Becca in any way. So it looked really interesting. It kind of looks, I don't know, like contemporary, but not like, I don't know how to describe it. It looked really good. It was kind of an impulse buy. Hopefully it's really good. It looks like she has a lot of other books that look kind of interesting. But yeah, the front says sometimes it takes a bucket list to start living again. And I just thought that was really cool because I'm a big fan of making bucket lists. Or not making multiple bucket lists, but I think bucket lists are cool. And I read the first sentence, which I'll read to you guys, which sounds kind of cool. It says, the only thing worse than having my best friend sleep with my boyfriend the night of my father's funeral would be if she killed my dad herself. Which that kind of drew me in. So the first sentence is a good one, so hopefully the entire book will be a good one. Yeah, it's kind of short, quick read. That is all for this book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you saw some books that you guys will pick up. Yeah, I'm really excited to read all these books, and hopefully since it's summer, I can actually get through them. I was in a little bit of a slump during the school year, but now I'm like reading again, and I'm like reading faster and getting more like into the books, which I'm really happy about. Also, if you guys are wondering about the whole wrap up in TBRs, I'm still doing that. I don't know if you guys want to see like the past couple months wrap up. Like I said, with school and everything, I didn't really read a lot of books. But if you'd still like to see a wrap up and a TBR for those months, or like a wrap up for those months and then an upcoming TBR, then thumbs up this video, comment down below, and yeah, I think that's it. And I'm doing this a lot with my hands. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below to hear me talk about books and sometimes movies. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.